I wonder who that could be that's gone. Hello? Well, howdy, neighbor. How you doing today? Well, yeah, I've been working on the train layout. Yeah, I had a uncoupling problem that happened yesterday. What am I working on? Yeah, I'm working on the town scene. Yeah, you want to come over, huh? Okay, come on over and we can check out the layout together. All right, see you in a bit. Well, that's the neighbor, and he wants to come over and check out the layout. I think that would be pretty cool. Oh, howdy. Good morning. Come on in. Well, I think the best view is what you see when you first walk through the front door. I think that's a pretty cool view. Yeah, I've been working on this layout here. I wanted to continue my street coming downtown here, and these areas are parking areas. So when somebody wants to leave, they drive out this way. And when somebody wants to come into town, they come this way. And we got a bank here. They can drive through here. We got a post office here that I've been working on. I'm going to put a little driveway here for the mail truck to come in here and come and back up and get his mail. I think that'll be pretty cool to set that right there. I've been working on foundations. This is a grocery store right here. I think people need to have some food to eat. This is a church. I got the foundation done for that. And this is a warehouse where it's a truck terminal warehouse where the train comes in and drops its freight cars. And then we're going to have a couple of forklifts on there. And then we'll have a couple of trucks parked on this other side. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, last night I was doing my train running and my train came apart over here. So, hey, have you seen the lights that I have so far? Yeah, I think it's pretty cool so far. Let me shut this overhead light off. I think you'll like how that looks. Yeah, I think that's a pretty cool video. Yeah, yeah. When I make the videos on YouTube, people get to see this, and I'm so glad that you came to visit. Yeah, let's fire up this train and I'll show you kind of what happens here. We don't need those lights right now. This is a steam train. This is Michelle's steam train right here. And as you can tell, it all makes noise. And I'm going to call this my train yard right here. This is going to be a train station that's going to be parked here where people can get on the passenger cars. I'm also going to do a train yard over here, so a train yard station over here so people can check that out. But a lot of things I can do. I don't want to play with that steam train too much. Let's just bring that in where it's going to stop at. So that's the yard limits right there at the end of that bridge. So I can silence that locomotive. Now I shut that off. Now I can press. Let's go on. Now it's off. So if I hit recall, I can pull up my locomotive over there. That's the one that came apart on me last night, so I'm going to back him up and pick up those cars that you can see that right there. I don't know what it is about it, why it, maybe it's because these are new cars here. This one's a new car, and I think it does a little bit better job. But this old boy right here, he comes uncoupled coming around this corner. I don't like that when that happens. I don't know if it's this, if it's this coupler car or what it is, but I can pull forward, and I have a re-railer area right here. It's also forms my crossing going out of town here. So let's back that up and see if we can make a connection here. All right, I think we got a connection. I try to back it up a little bit because this is the train yard for this guy as well. So the yard limits are before you get to this crossover. I think that's pretty cool. But what I like to do, let's see if he'll run around the track here once. 2 bells when he gets ready to take off. So let's see if he can get up that hill. Yeah, this is one of my trains that I like to play with. I'm going to get another throttle pack, and Michelle, she can play with the steam train while I'm playing with this one. Let's see if the cars will stay coupled as they come around that crossing right there. And I have a short right there somewhere. Let's speed it up. Technically, you're supposed to blow that whistle crossing, so let's see what happens when we blow that whistle crossing. You got 2 warnings, a short and a long all the way through it. Now let's put this guy to work. He's got to pick up these cattle cars that we got here. So let's see if he can cruise back in there and pick up those cattle cars. I don't know if it's 2 bells to go forward and 1 bell to go backwards, but we're going through a crossing. The conductor should be down there guarding that crossing. Just slow down his approach because he's at restricted speed. And couple. Let's see if he made the couple. Oh. So I sometimes it's best just to do one short car in there. I think I might got him coupled now. He's not moving too much. Let's see if he's going to come out. Yeah, now he's coming out. Now everything's empty. It's got to go. Let's say everything's full here. So basically, I would not have full freight cars coming out of here. I would have full cattle cars and empty freight cars so they can go over and pick up their surplus. But he's pulling okay out of that turn. Let's hit that crossing again. Make sure we got to blow our crossing. A little too short on that. If everything works, it ought to stay coupled, right? Let's run him around there and hit that bell again, see if I can get it right. I mean, I've only had this thing, for a few months, so I always like to play with it and see how it goes, because you want him to blow the last horn through that crossing down there. Let's try it again. Might have to clean that track. Well, you know what? I can do that horn manually too. Let's check this out. He's in throttle 8. I think that's good enough for a model train. Warning. Now let's bring him into our train yard. Now he can shut down, turn off his headlight. Just turned his locomotive off because he's actually done for the day. Well, thanks for coming over, and you're more than able to stay for a while and kind of watch me work on this road a little bit. Actually, why don't you come a little closer and see what I've been doing here? Yeah, my wife, she rearranged the furniture too, and I really enjoy what she did. But let me show you what I can do. This is actually a lift chair. It lifts me in and out of here. So if I bring it to the highest setting, see now you can see it's in the highest setting. I can push this chair out of my way, and I can do some work on it. And so now, if you come a little closer, you can see more of the layout. The layout of the town, that is. I have to turn your head down a little bit so you can see what I'm doing here. Yeah, I really kind of like it. I think it's a pretty cool little town scene. So same thing, if these cars were coming this way, they could actually park along here. These cars could park along here. This car, it could come around the corner when it was done at the bank, and maybe it wants to go to the grocery store. It could park here. Maybe this guy wants to come around and don't knock that guy out of there. And he can, as soon as some guy leaves over here, he can park right here and go across the street to the grocery store. So yeah, I like that. The idea is that we're going to put some white lines down that indicate the parking area along here, and then we'll have the yellow line. We'll have pedestrian lines coming through there. I think that'll be pretty cool. And then we'll have the stop sign. We'll put a stop sign right before that, and then a yield sign for the pedestrian crossing. So each area where the car's parked at will have so their car has to stop right here. So there will be a stop sign there. Cars will have to stop here for this crossing. And then coming this way, they'll have to stop here, so we'll have a stop sign there. And then coming this way, they're going to have to stop that stop sign. Yes, four-way stop because it's just a small town. This little place back here, I gotta get a couple of trucks so I know how high they're gonna be on this door. I might want to set this down in here a little bit because right now it's kind of got a high wall there. So yeah, that's the train layout. Pretty quick, we're going to be extending this way. I'm going to be taking out this curve right here. I'm going to be remodeling this whole low valley. I'm going to be lifting this up. So as you can see, this bridge actually comes up. Yeah, not the bridge, but the track. And so that it'll follow that elevation on out as it goes this way. This set of tracks here has to curve this way to get over here. So I made a template of what the curved section looks like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect that right there, this one, and then it's going to turn in here. And then it's going to head that way, and it's going to be roughly at 16 to 18 inches from the inside wall. So I just laid this template on here with some pieces of paper and traced it out. That's how I got the idea of kind of how to do this end down here. Well, we're going to finish this area. I'm going to put some trees. I'm going to put some green grass. So probably for my YouTube channel, I'm probably going to do a green lawn right here. We're going to put some trees in there, and we're gonna do landscape edge. I don't know if we're gonna put some trees in here or if we're gonna just put some low hedges in there. Maybe we could put a tree right here and then some low hedges here. We'll just have to see how it goes. But well, that's about it. Can I offer you, an iced tea or a Diet Pepsi or some hot tea or something? All right. Well, you got to go now. All right. Well, I'll walk you out then. It was nice of you to come and see my train layout. Let me get the door for you. All righty then. Bye bye.